Hi, my name is Edgar Benitez, and this is my presentation on technology balance. Artificial intelligence. Artificial intelligence is a phenomenon in which a computer can execute commands based on the inputs of a user. It is the foundation of which all technology is built on and can be found in everyday items such as smartphones, cars, apps, and even housing systems. As such, AI has made these electronics gain a surge in popularity. The The problem with this, however, is that artificial intelligence has played more of a substantial role in society, to the point where it may seem to be more normalized and has generated more practical solutions to the average person. This may seem like a positive, but not if it means that it incentivizes people to be more lazy or lackadaisical, making them seem unmotivated to go through genuine effort to get their tasks done. An example of this is people going through online shopping instead of doing it in person, or people using cars to learn how to. Oh, wait, never mind. Attempted solutions. Some attempted solutions made to counter this problem are teaching people how to do certain tasks that could have been applied throughout their lives. This could be teaching workers how to operate a new system that involved the use of shortcuts like on a tablet instead of doing it on a piece of paper. Another example of teaching is teens how to drive without using the GPS. And that's why it's important to teach people all these methods and to educate everybody. A new solution that could provide a better lasting impact is to make sure everybody is up to date and understands how to interact with the world. And that can be involved by keeping everybody up to date, spreading awareness, and to not let any old methods fade into obscurity. I meant to oblivion. This can be done by informing the new and the old generation in order to ensure that they know how to use their items. And this can be done by the help of larger corporations providing funding to elderly homes or to school systems so that elderly people and kids can understand how to use the technology or how to properly do things like how to write. And this is the current generation is very impressionable, and because of this, their bigger reliance on technology could escalate to a greater degree once the new generation comes into fruition. Therefore, it is important to give the youth some advice from the old generation so there won't be anything lost to time. This could include making sure that they know how to write with a pencil instead of just texting. It is very important that kids know how to associate words and phrases in person rather than online so it can be embedded in their memories. And this also applies to the elderly. The generational gap will always be a dilemma because of how it pits two ideals against each other, and technology is not an exception. The elderly should be able to learn how to use new gadgets just like the new generation to better acquaint themselves and not fall behind. The feasibility of this new solution should be pretty realistic, since the daily use technology is always on the rise as times are always changing. And according to this chart, 60% of the people use the internet, and judging based on that, that can only increase based on years to come. And who knows, maybe new generations will be able to do nothing but rely solely on nothing but technology. What can be done? In order to combat this solution, we just need to help people learn. And a plan of action is using the technology society currently possesses, but to use it to enhance the understanding of how a task should be done instead of relying entirely on it. Each person should be able to spread the knowledge they have gained over the years to ensure that technology and the artificial intelligence behind it may not be the end of human intelligence. And right here are my references for my first set. And right here are my references for my next set.